Hi friends, good morning to all. Okay, Sunday morning, software engineer in life skills session. Wonderful combination, I'm sure. Okay, how to stop worrying and start living. Day one, we covered wonderful point. Anyone, can you please tell what is the conclusion we had from the day one? I want to listen from you people.
Doors close yesterday and doors close tomorrow. Leave it today.
Yes, exactly. So we should not carry the regrets and mistakes of yesterday. Close the doors of yesterday. Okay, because it was the history. We can't do anything with them. So that's why don't bring anything from the history. Okay, don't bring anything from the yesterday, from the past. Okay, that's why close the doors to the past. Okay, with the iron doors very strongly. Remember that I never going to regret about what things are happened yesterday, what things are happened in my past. I never going to worry because it was my past. It was the history. I can't do anything, sir, currently with that. Forget about that. Next up, don't worry about the fears of tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow how it will be, we don't know. Okay, tomorrow not yet born. Remember this one. If the day only not yet born, then how you are worrying about tomorrow's problems? How you are worrying about tomorrow's problems? Tomorrow fears. That's why don't don't think about fears of tomorrow. Okay, close tomorrow fears. Okay, with strong iron door. Then obviously you have only one bag to carry. What is that bag?
Today.
Today's
Only
back.
one bag to carry today. Concentrate only for today. Today, with pleasant mind, how best I can perform. Okay, today in pleasant mind, so how happy I can be. Think about only that. Obviously, tomorrow automatically will be better for you people. Okay, in tomorrow, you are not required to worry about your past because your past also automatically became good. So that's why concentrate only on today. Carry only today's bag, not yesterday's bag, not tomorrow's fears. Is it clear for you people, right?
Yes.
Ah, Harshini, wonderful, wonderful. Yes. So I hope everyone in the position to understand clearly, right? Okay, this is the most valuable point for you people, right? So anything connected from this, from your people, sir, yesterday or day before yesterday. Yes, sir. My mindset, a small change is there in my mindset because of these things. Like anyone having that, respond openly.
Yes, sir, it's connected.
Yes, sir.
Yes, friends.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely every day you require to think about what things got connected, what corrections are required from my side, what transformations are required. Okay, like it's a most important thing. Okay, like so now, okay, the next concept in today's concept is the most beautiful, friends. Okay, very serious problem is coming. Very serious problems are coming. My mind is completely black. My mind with full fog. I don't know what I require to do that. I don't know what I require to do that. What I require to do that. Okay, like so such type of issues sometimes you may face. Anyone having such type of experience? So all anything we touch is always a problem. Anything we touch is always a problem. Okay, at a time, multiple huge number of problems are coming. Huge number of problems are coming at a time. Then automatically, have you ever faced this type of situation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, friends, remaining people also. Have you ever? So there are assume very worst problem. My mind is completely black. I don't know what I require to do that. I don't know what I require to do that. Do you have such type of situations? Compulsory, compulsory in the past, maybe present, maybe tomorrow. These type of situations are very common, friends. All the problems are going to dancing on your head, completely black. not in a position to do anything. You are feeling you are very weak. You are very weak, you are feeling. Okay? Like how you can handle the situation. For that, wonderful solution is there. Okay, let me talk about this wonderful this solution, right? So that is our second day. Okay, so a magic formula for solving worry situations. A magic formula for solving worry situations, right? What is that magic formula? A magic formula that solving worry situations, right? Yes, what is that formula, right? Okay, let me talk about that wonderful formula. Just let me keep heading so that you people can feel comfortable. Day number 2, day 2. Okay, a magic formula, a magic formula for solving worry situations. Worry situations. Okay, like do you want to know the magic formula? Any type of tomorrow,
Yes, sir.
any type of big problems are going to come. Big problem is coming. You are not in a position to handle. You are feeling very, sir, very weak. Your mind got struck like anything. It's a completely fogged. You can't see anything. Such a type of situation to come out, the best solution is there, friends. Okay, what is that solution is very simple. Let me type so that you can get much clarity first, and then I will go for examples directly. Of course, there are multiple. What is that solution is very simple, sir. Very simple. Very simple. Let me tell one small example so that you can understand very easily, right? What that point here is, of course, this is from the book only. Wonderful story, right? There is a person is there named with H. Willis H. Carrier is a engineer. Okay, in the gas company engineer, gas company engineer. He created one mission, gas cleaning mission. He created for his company. Okay, assume gas cleaning mission he created for a company. Company expect that because of this company, we are going to get more profits. We will get more profits. Definitely, our business is going to be improved. Like the company management thought. Okay, they spend some amount on this mission. They gave huge time also they spend on this. So creating this mission, that engineer like. So what is his name? Carrier. One fine day, the mission came. So whenever they are checking the functionality, it's not up to the mark. Not up to the mark. Almost it's failed. Almost it's failed. Instead of getting profit, the company may get loss if they are going to use this one. Then what about this engineer? Are you in the position to understand, right? What about this engineer position? He felt like anything. Felt like anything. Suppose if it is a final match, if the player is going to duck out, what about his feeling? Very sad, right? Very sad. Not in
Yes,
a
sir.
position, not in a position to raise his head also. But even though it is a common in the games, but still his mind is completely blank, not in a position to do anything. So he's always going to feel the same kind of situation is there for this career. About that mission, the company has big expectations, but utter flop concept, right? కడుపులో మెలపెట్టినట్లుగా. Okay, he's feeling something like not only in brain, even in stomach also, feeling something bad. Array, my what I did, like he starts feeling like that. Then he identified one formula, a 3-step formula. That 3-step formula itself is our magic formula. Okay, to come from any situations, right? What this person did is, step number 1, problem already came. Listen carefully. Even I told multiple times this topic because whenever I read this book, only 2 chapters only I read 10 years before. At that time, the second chapter, this point, I used multiple times in my life also. I'm always using, okay. He always question himself, worst case, what will happen? Yeah, okay, something happened, something wrong. There is no rule that everything we created compulsory it has to succeed. There is no such type of rule, I'm sure. Okay, but anyway, worst thing happened. In worst case, what will happen because of this problem? Anyone, can you please guess? Yeah, about career, about this engineer situation, worst scenario, what will happen?
Maybe he can
He
job may be
lost.
redundant.
He lost the job.
Yes.
He lost the job. There is no question of any legal, these kind of things, because no company is going to do that. It is his job. Okay. Worst scenario, what will happen is he may lose the job. Okay. He may lose the job. Then automatically his family, okay, may require to struggle financial issues for few months. Okay, like what this person did is, okay, something happened from my side only. Something bad happened from my side only. Fully regret. But because of this problem, worst thing what will happen? Step number 1, my job will be gone. My job will be gone. My family may require to face some financial issues. Prepare, if I prepare for such worst situation, if it is mandatory, is our second step. Oh, if my job gone, how I can handle the situation? I have cash reserves are there, almost around 4 months. Next, I have experience is there in the gas cleaning missions are as an engineer, gas related engineer. I have experience. Definitely within 3 to 4 months, I will get the job another. So not required to worry much. Okay, because worst scenario, this is the thing is going to be happen. If I accept this worst case scenario, how I can handle? Okay, perfect. I have backup, everything is there, no problem at all. Second step completed. Third step, okay, perfect. Now with calm mind, already I prepared for worst case scenario, right? With calm mind, what you can do is, okay, so how I can correct this mistake? Is there any way to correct this mistake? Okay, like because of this one, because of this mission, $20,000 is the loss to the company. They invested $20,000 loss to the company. Okay, like so how I can do that? Like how I can correct this? Like you start thinking calmly, then automatically, he did some repairs and he arranged some model, got changed, something like another $5,000 he invested on this mission. Then automatically the mission starts working based on more than their expectations. Remember this, more than their expectation. Instead of loss, just in a couple of months, the company got $15,000 as the profit because of this mission. Okay, this was happened not today, 90s, 20s, 90s, 90s, something like so few years before, 100 years before stories, all these. Remember that. So almost around 180 years, 100 years around. Then $15,000 the company got the profit because of this mission. So what you people should aware? If any problem, very serious problem, dangerous problem is coming, you are not required to worry at all. What you have to do? Worst case, what will happen? Worst case scenario, what will happen? Just think about that. Beyond that, nothing. So there are some people out there, politicians also. I heard multiple times, Are Pawan Kalyan, I hope he used the word. మహా అయితే మీరు నా ప్రాణం తీస్తారు అన్నాడు. ఓకే, మేబీ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ ఆర్ జగన్ ఆర్ ఎనీ పర్సన్, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ నో వే రిలేటెడ్ టు ఎనీ పొలిటికల్ పార్టీ, జస్ట్ అవే. మహా అయితే నా ప్రాణం పోతుంది. బియాండ్ దట్ నథింగ్, రైట్? బియాండ్ దట్ యూ కాంట్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్, రైట్? If a person decided up to that level, then automatically how his actions will be?
Registered, sir.
Have you observed, right? So because he prepared for worst case scenarios, he prepared for worst case scenarios, then obviously max you can do that. Beyond that, okay, the max damage is going to be, what thing is going to be happen for me is, that is the only thing. Okay, like then prepare for that, and with a calm mind, once you prepared for worst case scenario, automatically your worry by default will be gone. Calmness is going to come. Then you start thinking about to improve the situation. That's all. I hope there is a coffee day founder. Who is the person? Who is that person? Siddhartha.
Yes, sir, Siddharth.
Yes, sir. Bangalore.
He went for suicide. Correct, right? He met suicide.
Yes.
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 Yeah. Here, simple question I will ask. Array, very worst case, very worst situations are coming. Full business loss, debts are happening. Full business loss, debts are happening. What here? By worst case, what will happen? Bankrupt is going to be happen. Otherwise, arrested this person for a few days. This is the worst case scenario. Beyond that, nothing is going to be happen, right? Okay. If bankrupt is going to be happen, am I only one person?
No.
Big companies only. Big companies only doing the same. Big companies only went for that. Okay, it's a common. Why I have to worry that much? Because intentionally not right. Next, second scenario. Okay, I may require to go for jail. Going for a few days. Then I will come out. Okay, even lifetime am I required to be in the jail? No. Lawyers will be there, court will be there, maybe 1 or 2 years, maybe. And then whatever loss happened, with my intelligence, with my experience, I may correct. Like here, observe that just this type of thinking, if it is there, then that person definitely may not go for suicide. Remember this. So take a bit very special care about this terminology. Worst case scenario, what happened? This is the thing. If we accept that, then the mind will be very calm. Then how I can improve the situation, like you are going to do that. This thing is, so this concept itself is carrier's formula, 3-step formula. The first one, worst case, what will happen? Second one, you accept that worst case scenario. Third one, with calm mind, improve the situation. With calm mind, improve the situation. That's all. These are the this 3 steps formula itself is the magic formula to magic formula for solving worry situations, right? Okay, what is the core idea? I hope everyone got any doubt about this concept.
No.
Any
Can you please
documentary
confirm?
series is there, sir, on this?
No, documentary is not there. Okay, core idea. Whenever a worry problem appears, do not panic. Whenever a worry problem appears, do not panic. Use a simple 3-step formula. Simple 3-step formula. Okay, 3-step formula. Use this formula. First one, find the worst possible result. Find the worst possible result. Next, the second, accept it mentally if it happens. Accept it mentally if it happens. if it happens, even multiple times, I had a while discussion with my admin. I'm always going to use one word with this person. Okay. He's always coming with the, sir, that problem is there. This is the issue we are facing. Like he's come up with some multiple things. Then automatically, most of the times I will ask, okay, well, perfect. This is the real problem. We require to correct that. Okay. You are worrying much. Worst case, what will happen because of this problem? Max, what will happen because of this problem? Okay, this is the thing is going to be happen. If it is going to be happen, do you have any backup? Do you have any solution for this? Yes, sir. So-and-so backup, so-and-so solution is there. Then why you are worrying that much? Why you are worrying that much? Okay, like, okay. Even you are ready for worst case scenario. Okay, now, if it is required, we will go. Otherwise, we should not go up to that level. Okay, what are various steps are there? What are various ways are there to improve the situation? Okay, like, so with calm mind, once you decided, you accepted worst case scenario, automatically all the fear, all the worry, all the heavy weight, whatever you are holding by default will be gone. You will feel very relaxed. You feel very peaceful, very light. Now, with that calm mind, can you please think about the solutions to improve the situation? Okay, that is the third step. Yes, here accept it mentally if it happens. Start improving. Start improving the situation. Start improving the situation step by step. Stop improving the situation step by step. I hope everyone in the position to understand this. If you aware these three steps, start improving the situation step by step. If you aware these, even a bigger problem is going to come, you can remove your worriness. Okay, this is the magic formula for solving worry situations. Remember that the carrier, Willis H carrier, that person proposed this, he followed that. So next n number of people in the world following the same thing. Remember this. This powerful method was used by the engineer Willis H carrier, who created air conditioning industry. Okay, AC industry, who created is this person only. AC industry, ACs. So, Willis H carrier. When we face the worst possibility, honestly, here just observe. When we face the worst possibility, honestly, the fear disappears. Fear disappears. Fear disappears, and our mind becomes clear. Our mind becomes clear. Remember this one. When we face the worst possibility, honestly, fear disappears and our mind will become clear. Okay. Once our mind is the calm, once our mind is the calm and clear, then we will think about possibilities to improve the situation. Anyone connected with this? Sir, without knowing this magic formula, I'm always keep on worrying. What will happen? That problem, this problem, and so on. Can you please start applying this situation for any bigger problem what you are facing currently, or otherwise what you are going to face in future? Really, that worriness won't be there with you people. Remember that. Yes, Teja.
Yes, sir. We should be
Is
in
it a
line with this. Yeah,
is it a
it's a
convincible solution?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. What about Mamata? Is it
Yes,
helpful?
sir. Yes, sir.
Worst
Also
case scenario.
analyzing. Yes, sir. Yeah.
In the worst case, what will happen? If you prepare mentally for that, then obviously you're never going to feel that that problem is a problem.
Yes, sir. True.
Then obviously what will happen is you require to apply step by step. Okay, to improve the situation, because your mind will become calm. Okay, your mind will become clear. That's the beautiful, the magic formula. So from the book, few years before I read this book, from that only one point I got, I used multiple times in this one only. Even in my sessions also, in the last session somewhere, multiple times I used, worst case scenario, what will happen? If you're ready for that, then problem never be the problem. Remember that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So next, what is the problem? Or the problem? Okay. For the most of the people, what the problem? When the people face a problem, they usually start worrying instead of thinking. When when people face a problem, when a people face a problem, they usually they usually they usually start worrying. They usually start worrying instead of thinking. Yeah. They usually start worrying instead of thinking. Instead of thinking, their mind keeps repeating. Okay, of course, not their mind, our mind also. Their mind, they here their mind keeps repeating. Do you know what will happen to me? What will happen to me? Happen to me. Next, what if everything goes wrong? What if everything goes wrong? What if everything goes wrong? Next, what will people say? What will people say? What will people say? Okay, like so they're always thinking about what will happen to me. What if everything goes wrong? What people, they always in worry only. They are not come out. Okay. They usually start worrying instead of thinking. Instead of thinking. Because of this worry, what will happen is, yes, this is the very important. Because of this worry, what will happen is mind becomes confused. Mind becomes confused. Next, sleep disappears. Sleep disappears. There are several people. How many times you heard about this one? My uncle is always going to tell. Usually, we had some issue. Okay, with respect to some real estate, some issue. Our money got stuck somewhere. Okay, I will make a phone call to my uncle. Uncle, Durga. Yesterday morning, I hope he told. Usually, Durga, he has sugar. Usually, Durga, I will wake up whenever I slept. Two times I will wake up at 2 o'clock, around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I will wake up, Durga, just for going to the urinal. But these days, I'm wake up minimum 10 times, minimum 8 times, 10 times, Durga. Not getting sleep, Durga. Like, then he's asking, Durga, how you are handling the sessions? Are that is a small issue. Why I have to stop my sessions? Why I require to think about, okay, why I require to worry about my, what is the need of disturbing my health? What is the need of disturbing my regular activities? He is telling, have you observed, right? Same issue I'm facing, my uncle is also facing. Somewhere crores of money got struck. Definitely, we will get it. Don't worry at all. Somewhere crores of money got struck. Somewhere. Okay. So is the situation, observe that 2 days, 3 days once he will go to the hospital, he will join 1 or 2 days and then coming out. But by situation, happily with pleasant mind, happily I'm taking the sessions. You never going to see, Hare, I'm facing one problem like. Very the difference is, that is what, how you can handle worriness. Everyone in the position to understand? Ayyo.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Getting the point right here? So he's not getting sleep. How many times you heard about this? అరే నిద్ర పట్టట్లేదురా నాకు అసలు దాని గురించి తలుసుకుంటేనే నిద్ర రావట్లేదురా. Have you ever faced this type of issue?
Many times.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Many times.
Multiple times, right? అసలు నిద్రే రావట్లేదురా పట్టు అసలు దాని గురించి ఆలోచిస్తే ఇంకా my mind is getting black. Why the problem is? You are always worrying only. You are not thinking about solution. If you start action, if you start thinking and start action, then the problem is going to be solved. If you are keep on worrying, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Think about, forget about worry. Think about solution. In what way we require to handle? In what way we require? Option 1 is not going to work. Okay, try. Option 2 not going to work. Option 3 not going to work. Option 101 definitely it's going to work. But you require to keep on thinking. That thing matters a lot. Okay, so it is the problem for most of the people, friends. So their mind keeps repeating, what will happen to me? What if everything goes wrong? What will people say? What about my family? What about my life? What about my effort what I took these many days? Like all the things by default will be gone. Keep on thinking. What will happen is, yes, observe this. Mind becomes confused, sleep disappears, energy decreases, energy decreases, decision power becomes weak, decision power becomes weak, decision power becomes weak, like so worry destroys our ability to concentrate and make decisions. Worry destroys our ability to concentrate and make decisions. A worried mind jumps from one fear to another fear. A worried mind jumps from one fear to another fear. Remember this one. So, any big problem is coming. Any big problem is coming. One thing is the waste thing. What is that? Ayo, for any big problem is coming. One thing is the waste thing most of the people are doing. What is that?
Very nice.
Worrying. Worrying is the waste. There is no use of that worrying, man. Think, calm mind, think about that. Think about what action I can do. What way I can solve this problem. Always thinking about that. Okay, prepare mentally. Worst case, what will happen, man? This is the thing is going to be happen. Worst case. Okay, so I'm ready for that. But is there any ways to improve that? Like start action, start thinking. Then obviously you can find the way. Remember carefully. Okay, but our human being, the most common problem, worriness. For small things also getting tension, getting fear, like is always a bigger problem for you people. Remember that. In case of tomorrow, any problem is coming. One thing you should, don't worry. Okay, problem came. Yes, problem came, correct. Worst case, what will happen? This is the thing. If it is really happen, if I'm accepting this one, okay, how I can come out? Yes, there is even worst case scenario also I'm ready. Now think about how I can improve the situation with calm mind, with peaceful mind. Then the problem by default will be solved. How beautiful this magic formula. I applied multiple times. Remember this. I applied multiple times. Okay, this formula. Okay, what is the old thinking? Observe. In every area, you people can see yourself only. In every statement. Okay, old thinking. Old thinking reacts like this. Okay, old thinking reacts like this. Reacts like this. Okay, avoid the problem. Avoid the problem. Okay, imagine many scary outcomes. Imagine many scary outcomes. Scary outcomes. Next, panic about future results. Panic about future results. Delay decisions. Delay decisions. Okay, like so. Everyone avoid the problems. Imagine many scary outcomes. Panic about future results. Delay like so. Here they are going to think in this style. This problem will destroy my life. This problem will destroy my life. This problem will destroy my life. Everything is finished. Everything is finished. Everything is finished. Okay, I can't handle this. I can't handle this. This type of terminology, this type of thinking will be there. This thinking creates mental fog. Okay, remember this one. This thinking creates mental fog. Once a mental fog came, we are not in a position. Okay, we are not. When the mind is foggy, even simple problems look impossible. Remember this one. Simple problems look impossible. Okay, like so. What is the new thinking you require to adapt? New thinking, what you require to adapt. Yes, sir. This thinking is called common practical. Whatever I told, right? That is a new thinking. Instead of worrying, ask three simple questions. Okay, instead of worrying, ask three simple questions. Yes, now I told three simple questions. Anyone, can you please tell what is the first question? You have to tell. You require to tell. What is the first question? Array, respond. I told, right?
Worst case.
Three-step formula. What is the first one?
Calm mind.
What is the worst case it will happen?
Yes. What is the worst case can happen? What is the worst case can happen? Okay. Any problem is coming. What is the worst case can happen? What is the second one? Can
Accept.
I accept? Can I accept it if it happens? Yes. Okay. We should accept. Okay. Third one. What is the third one?
We will find the solution.
Start the-
What
Start
steps
acting
I
on it.
can take to improve the situation? Starts acting. Okay. What steps can I take now to improve the situation? To improve the situation. Okay. What is the worst case can happen? Can I accept if it happens? What steps can I take now to improve the situation? Then automatically, believe me, once your mind is calm and clear, automatically that worst case scenario not going to be happen. Don't worry at all. Okay, with peace of mind, with calm mind, with a clear mind, happily you can take wise decisions. We never going to meet the worst case scenario. So prepare yourself. Worst case, this is the thing is going to happen. Okay, max inte kada entakane em avudam అన్నప్పుడు what our mind automatically will become clear. So we start thinking. Okay, once we accept worst case possibility, our mind will be relaxed. Our mind will be relaxed. Remember this one. Psychologists say acceptance releases mental energy, which helps us to think clearly. Our mind will be relaxed. Worst case scenario, if you prepared already, our mind will be relaxed. Then we start thinking about action. We start thinking about steps to improve the situation. Like, suppose suddenly some issue is coming. Worst case, this is the thing. Okay. My mother is always asking, Arey Durga, so and so, there is some property issue is there. Okay, we purchased it, some issue was there. Okay, currently we solved that. There was Durga, worst case scenario, what will happen? My mother is always going to use this word. Okay, maha aithe ఇంకొక 5 లక్షలు 10 లక్షలు or 10 lakhs we may require to provide extra. Then why you are thinking about that much? Why you are thinking about that much? Okay, just we did a number of things. In that, this is also one thing. Don't worry much. My mother is always using this type of terminology. If anywhere some issue is coming, if we are thinking about how to come out, like simple question. Worst case, what will happen? Max another 5 lakhs or another 10 lakhs we require to provide. Oh, జీవితం ఉంది. ఇంకా 30 to 40 years time is there. Happily you can earn. Why you are worrying about that situation? Are you getting my point right? Ayyo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You people are there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, listening the session or doing any other activities.
No, only
Yes, sir.
listening.
Remember that compulsory you require to listen. Okay, these are things are your life changing. You never going to get BP, sugar, and so on. I'm telling. If you want, you can cross check.
Sugar,
Now,
Get these notes anywhere.
now, if you want, you can check my BP level, 120/80 only. If you want, you can check my sugar. Perfect. Perfect the range only, never be. Even I'm giving the guarantee in my future also, I never going to get BP or sugar. How, sir? Because for the human being, out of 100, 90% of problems or 99% of problems are coming because of that worrying only. Remember this, sir. The next session is a very important session. The next session is a very important session. The third part. Conclusion I'm telling. If you don't know how to handle worriness, if you don't know how to fight worriness, you will die early. Because the worry people only having a number of health issues. If the worry is not there, happy mind, peace of mind, always more happy, there is no question of any diseases kind of thing. Remember a bit very carefully. Okay? That's why worriness should not be there in any situation, even in the worst case scenarios also. Very worst problems also. I told right the magic formula. I hope getting the thing. If you apply magic formula, what is the result we are going to get? Okay, this is the magic formula, man. Magic formula. Once we accept worst possibility, worst possibility, our mind becomes relaxed. Our mind becomes relaxed. Remember that. Okay. Result. What the result we are going to have? So when this formula is used, can you please tell what benefits we are going to get? Anyone? Can you please tell what benefits we are going to get if we use this formula? Arey, you can tell with your experience. These are not what we call some prompt engineering or AI or not Python, Java. You can. Yes, Pranay? When this formula is used, what will happen?
Our focus will be improved, sir.
Our focus will be
Pratik.
improved. Excellent. Whatever your feelings, can you please let me know? If I start using this formula, identify worst case scenario, I accept that, and what are steps to improve the situation? A
So
magic
once,
formula.
what I feel is that once minds accept, I think we try to know that is the reality and then think what we can do for next.
With
Otherwise
peace
we'll
of
be
mind.
just stuck. Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
Accepting reality is one thing.
Once we accept the worst case scenario, our mind will become relaxed. Once our mind is relaxed with calm and clean, then you can see the ways to improve the situation. Remember that. Once you are start worrying, keep on worrying, your mind is going to get a block. So it's going to be fogged. You can't see any solutions at all. Remember this one. Okay. First, accept worst case scenario. Then, when this formula used, fear reduces. Correct, right? Fear reduces. Mind becomes calm. Calm. Decision making improves. Solutions appear faster. Okay, that's all. Instead of living in confusion, the person becomes clear, confident, and action oriented. Instead of living in confusion, the person becomes clear, confident, and action oriented. Clear, confident, and action oriented. Observe this. Do you want confusion or do you want solution? You require to decide. Do you want worthiness? Do you want happiness? Do you want confusion? Do you want solution? Think about that. That's why any worst case scenario is going to be happen. Any worst problem is going to be happen. Don't worry much. Apply. This is a 3-step magic formula. Your life will become simplified. The damage you can reduce. Or instead of damage, you can convert that problem into an opportunity also. Okay. Of course, my mind is always very simple, sir. Very simple. I will do some activity. I may fail. I may succeed. If I failed, wonderful lesson I will learn. If I succeed, a big motivation to do multiple such type of activities. So, action should not be stopped. Remember this one. Action should not be stopped. Next, if I'm facing any problem, only 2 things I'm always going to believe. ఏది జరిగినా మన మంచికే. Anything happen is always good for us. Next, in this problem, compulsory there is some hidden opportunities there. What is the hidden opportunity I'm going to get from this problem? I'm always going to think. Then where is the question of worriness? If worriness is not there, where is the question of BP or sugar, these kind of problems? Only the thing is mindset. In what way you are thinking, that matters a lot. For small issue also, there are several people who are getting panic. We are getting shivering kind of thing. Okay, if a student is going for the interview room, అరే నోట్లో నుంచి మాట బయటికి రాదే. The mouth is automatically will dry. Not in a position to talk. Shivering kind of thing, a bit panic kind of thing. Worst case, what will happen, man? Worst case, what will happen? You may not get the job. If you are not getting the job, is your life ends. There are 1 crores of companies are there to give the job. Whether you are giving the job or not, better to perform my level best. Can you please imagine once? Worst case, I won't get the job. For that, what is the need of shivering? What is the need of worrying? If you know the answer, you can tell. Otherwise, I don't know the answer. Simple. Khatam ho gaya.
Yes, sir. It's happened me also initially.
The problem is the way we brought up from childhood has that feeding in our mind, sir. Because every time we go, they ask, you need to get this, otherwise it will be a problem. So that stress continues.
But at least now we will realize that, right?
Yeah,
We
now,
will remove.
yeah, but now already 40 plus.
Senior citizens. Yeah. Okay. So just you people should be aware. So what is this magic formula? I applied multiple times, friends. Just even there are some people who are always inconvenient, who are always struggle like anything for small. Worst case, what will happen? Think about that. This formula, this magic formula is going to be helpful like anything, friends. So worrying, there is no use at all. Start action, always benefit is there. Worrying is going to increases the damage, is going to increases the severity of the problem. Remember that. Worriness should not be there. Think about solution. Think about solution with calm mind. There should be some solution is there. At this time, what we require to do, what we require to do. Think about action. Action. Because of action only everything is going to be happen, not because of thinking. Remember that. Action. What action we require to take? Okay. So now here just observe this. Instead of living in confusion, the person becomes clear, confident, and action oriented. Many successful people solved problems by first facing the worst possibility and working toward improvement. By first facing worst case possibility and then working toward improvements, towards improvement. Remember that. What is the lesson we require to learn from this concept? What is the lesson? The biggest lesson of the day 2 is worry disappears Worry disappears when we face the problem honestly. When we face the problem honestly. Fear grows in imagination. But when we face really, the problem becomes smaller. When we face reality, when we face reality, the problem becomes smaller. The problem becomes smaller. The problem becomes smaller. The mind becomes stronger. The mind becomes stronger. Solutions become visible. Solutions will become visible. Solutions will become visible. So remember this rule. Remember this rule, the most valuable rule. Face the worst. Accept it. Improve it. Improve it. This is the second powerful step to stop worrying and start living. Face the worst, accept it, improve it. Any doubt? Respond.
Sir.
Yes, friends, are you in the position to understand?
Yes.
Okay. So any type of situation, any type of problem, any type of situation, any type of problem, apply these 3 steps. Face the worst, accept it, improve it. Accept, improve. Worst case scenario, identify worst case scenario, accept and improve with calm mind. Then no problem will become a problem for you. If you want, you can tell one example. Then in what way we require to think? If you want, I will share with you people. We will discuss any use case scenario. Okay, need not be your problem. Maybe you can tell your friend problem also.
Sir,
Yes,
I think one
friends?
of my friends' wife recently got diagnosed with some cancer kind of thing.
Okay.
So on that health, right? So they were initially like, initial few days, they were just thinking like, what to do, why me, and that kind of thing. I think when I was just reviewing your points, right? So I think at some point they accepted that. So then
Yes,
they,
obviously they should. Now once
or else
first
just
1 week,
yeah,
first
yeah.
1 week or 3 days or so by knowing that day,
Yes, sir.
they are feeling that day life got completed like. But after 2 days or 3 days, slowly they will accept.
Yeah, yeah.
And then start thinking about solution. Yes, like. So my admin, I told right, same problem. Okay. So 16 cycles of chemo happened and then surgery also happened. Okay, now ready to go for radiation steps. Okay, so it's a common for any problem is coming, man. Worst case scenario, accept it, face it. This is the most valuable point what you people should aware. Second chapter, anything you are learning means this 3-step magic formula. Let me go for student example like. Okay, let me talk about first student example. Classmates, 2 persons. Who are those? I forgot the names.
Rahul and Asha.
Rahul and Asha. Wonderful. Rahul is worried about his exam results. He's worried about exam results. Instead of worrying all night, he applies a 3-step formula. For the exams, how Rahul applied 3-step formula. Here, see this one. Applied 3-step formula. Step 1. Okay, step 1. He asks himself, what is the worst case that can happen? What is the worst case? Worst case. that can happen? That can happen. What is the worst case that can happen? This is the thing. Okay. Maybe. Can you please tell? I'm preparing for the exam. I have a number of years are there in my mind. Okay. What is the worst case is going to be happen? Can you please confirm?
You will fail.
Fail in that exam. Fail in that subject. This is the only worst case scenario what is going to be happen. Then second step. He accepts mentally. He accepts mentally. If I fail, okay, can I write the exam again? Can I write the exam again?
Yes, sir.
Ayo.
Yes.
Arshini. Yes. Can I write the exam again? Again? Yes. Yes. Okay. If I fail, can I write the exam again? Yes. Okay. Then here observe this. With these two steps, once this step got completed, our mind, how much calm, how much relaxed? Can I write the exam again? Yes, why not? It's not only one-time opportunity, right? Yes, happily you can rewrite. You can write that exam. Okay. Step 3. Okay. Start improving the situation. Okay. He starts improving the situation. What he did is he start improving the situation. What he did is he studies carefully and practices questions. He studies carefully and practices questions. He studied carefully and practices questions. Because of Rahul faced the problem calmly, his mind becomes clear and his performance better. Remember this one. He's initially worrying about the problem. He's worrying about I may fail or otherwise I may get less marks. He's keep on worrying. If he's not applying this formula, then automatically what will happen? And he will go for the exam. Definitely he will fail. The poor performance by default will be there. Okay. Worst case, what will happen? I may fail. Okay. If I fail, can I rewrite the exam? Yes. Why not? Yes, why not? There is a possibility there. Then, okay, let me show my level best. Okay, improve the situation. That's it. But what about Asha? Asha's situation is the very danger. Asha faces the same situation, but she keeps thinking, but she keep on, Asha case, she's keep on thinking, my life is finished. My life is finished. My parents will scold me. My parents will scold me. My parents will scold me. My future will be ruined. My future will be ruined. Okay, ruined so she keeps worrying instead of studying. She keeps worrying instead of studying. Because of the stress. Because of this stress, she is not in a position to concentrate and her performance becomes very poor. Observe very carefully. One person situation, Rahul case, worst scenario, what will happen? I may fail. Okay, if I fail, can I write the exam again? Yes, there is option is there. Oh, then I'm not required to worry much. Okay, but anyway, I don't want to go up to that level. I have 3 days time is there. Let me spend 3 days time. Okay, max how much I can do. Let me do that. Let me do that. Wonderful. But another person, she's keep on. My life got finished. Keep on thinking, Asha. My life got finished. My parents will scold me. My future will be ruined. Something like keep on thinking about that. Observe that. The people, the students, after failing in the exam or 10th class or intermediate, a number of suicide cases we are seeing in the newspapers. Simple rule. They are always thinking about worriness. Not thinking about solution. Think at least once, then automatically such type of situations never come in our lives. Remember that. Getting the point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, friends.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope everyone. Do you know multiple people in our society? Yes. All all the people. Multiple people in the society. Okay. How many people just met very recently in the newspapers we saw? There are one parent and two kids. She's working as a lead in the software company. They went for suicide. Think a bit very carefully. Any problem is coming, any situation is coming, worst case, what will happen? If you prepare that, your mind will become automatically relaxed. Then happily you can think about solution. You can improve the situation. Remember that. Okay? Like here, Rahul faces the worst possibility. Rahul faces the worst possibility. Mind becomes calm. Asha imagines many fears. Mind becomes confused. Remember this. So, courage and action reduces worry. Courage and action reduces worry. Remember that. Okay? Let me go for employee example. Wonderful example. Employee example. Arvind and what is the other name? Arvind and
Manoj.
Manoj. Okay, Arvind scenario, observe Arvind situation. Legend, because employee, right, may be connected with you people. Arvind's boss say that the company project is delayed. The project what you are handling got delayed. Means you are not meeting deadlines. Okay, like instead of panicking, Arvind uses the formula. Okay, how is going to use formula, sir? Step one. Worst case. Okay. Worst case, what will happen? What will happen? If the project got delayed from your side, what will happen? The project may fail. The project may fail, and boss may be unhappy. Boss may be unhappy. Or sometimes maybe you may lose the job also. No problem at all. So, second, acceptance. If that happens, if that happens, okay, I will learn from the mistake. Okay, really the project delayed. Okay, if really happen, I told right. If I may fail. If I failed, definitely there is an opportunity to learn something from that failure. Why it failed? Tomorrow, this type of problem should not be repeated. You will come to know that. Remember, Thomas Alva Edison, wonderful person. Hare, you took 10,000 times, you failed 10,000 times to invent a bulb, electric bulb. Like one person asked. Then he told, I found 10,000 ways. Okay. So this material cannot be used as filament in the electric bulb. Who told you I failed? Okay, means even in case of failure also, there is a chance to learn something. How many times you are going to fail? You will move that much nearer to the success. Failure is intermediate step only. Accept the failure. That thing matters a lot. If you are trying to avoid the failure, array, I should not do that. If I do, I may fail. If you are trying to avoid the failure, your growth, you only with your own hands, you are killing that. Failure is very common. Don't worry at all. Okay. Now here, see this one. If it happens, I will learn from the mistake. Okay. Next, improvement. He prepares a new plan. And works with the team to fix that issue. And works with the team to fix that issue. Okay. Like, so because of calm thinking, the team solves the problem quickly. Because of this calm thinking, the problem got fixed very quickly. Remember this. Okay. But Manoj's case is the different. What happened to the Manoj scenario? Manoj hear the same news. Manoj also facing the same problem, but his mind is into the panic. His mind, okay, but his mind goes into the panic. His mind goes into the panic. So I may lose job. I may lose my job. Next, my career will end. My career will end. Next, everyone blame me. Everyone will blame me. Okay, like he becomes nervous and stops thinking clearly. He becomes nervous and stops thinking clearly. Instead of solving the problem, he becomes more stressed. Instead of solving the problem, he becomes more stressed. Then his mind completely blocked. Definitely, the Manoj is not in a position to find the solution for that. Remember that. Okay. So here the lessons, Aravind focuses on solution. Confidence increases. Next, Manoj focuses on fear. Manoj focuses on fear. Stress increases. Clear thinking appears when worry disappears. Clear thinking appears when worry disappears. Whenever you are worry, if you forget about worriness, then clear thinking will be there. Automatically our problem by default will be solved. Remember carefully, friends. How beautiful. Okay, these examples. Just aware. Worst case, what will happen? Okay, I'm ready for that. No problem. Let me think calmly. What steps I require to take? What action I require to take to improve the situation? Okay, like next. I will go for business owner example. What a beautiful example. Business owner. Ramesh and Suresh. Okay. Ramesh runs a small business. 1 month, sales drop suddenly. Business up and downs are very common. 1 month, sales drops suddenly. Instead of worrying, he asks himself. Now observe step 1. Instead of worrying, he asks himself. Okay. Here step 1, Ramesh case. Step 1, friends. Okay. Worst case, what will happen? I may lose some money. Sales down means I may lose some money. Second one, acceptance. What if loss happens, I will learn and recover. This knowledge is going to be helpful for me in the next dates. There's no problem at all. Next, step number 3. Improvement. He studies the market. Improves customer service. And starts marketing again. Okay. Slowly, the business starts improving. Okay. Just instead of worrying, he applied 3 steps. But what about Suresh case? Observe that. What about Suresh case? Suresh also faces sales drop. Same. He's also running the business. There also is a sales down. but he keeps worrying, my business will collapse. Observe this. He's keep on worrying, my business will collapse. My business will collapse. Next, the competitors will destroy me. Competitors will destroy me, destroy me. Everything is finished. Everything is finished like because of fear. He stops making decisions and the situation will become very worst. Okay. So observe, same thing only. One person thinking about solution, another person thinking about worrying. One person with calm mind keep on working because already prepared for worst case scenario. But second person not in a position to come out that from worriness. So the situation is going to become more worst. Observe carefully. Suresh faces the problem calmly. Find the solution. Suresh runs away from the problem, loses control. Away from the problem, loses control. Courage plus action always repeats worry. Remember. So that's what you people should aware. I hope everyone in the position to understand clearly. Any explanation is required from? Yes, friends. Anything got connected from this discussion?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any which point got connected more, or which example got connected more, or this is about this point I require to adapt, sir. Like anything? Can you please talk for 1 or 2 minutes?
Sir, I connected for the 1 point, sir. If any problem is came not, don't think about the problem. Try to find the solution, sir. This point I connected, sir.
If any problem is coming, don't worry about the problem. Think about solution with calm mind, and starts acting on that. Correct, right? Got ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay. My cousin is always going to ask, Hare Durga, you are running crores of rupees in real estate, institute, the business. There may be a chance of facing the problem. There may be a chance multiple problems are going to come. How you can handle? How you can handle? My cousin is always asking me whenever I will go to my native place. My cousin and myself are both on the two-wheeler. On the bike, we will go a bit away from my native place, 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers, and we will spend 1 or 2 hours there. And then we are coming. While going, he's always asking this question. Then I told, only simple answer. A simple point, a simple answer. I'm always using the word. Ray, if you are going, suddenly speed breaker is coming. What you will do? A bit slow, and then with careful, you are going to cross. The same way, if any problem is going to come, what I will do is, I will take one notebook and a pen, and I will go to the park. I will spend with calm mind 2 or 3 hours. I will find out solution. Okay, and then I will come back. Remember carefully. With the tension, with the pressure, with confusion, with worriness, you can't do anything. Any problem is coming, always think about solution. I told multiple times, even a big hill is coming on my head. I never going to worry about that. I'm always thinking about how I can remove this hill from my head. How I can remove this hill from my head. I never going to think that why this hill came on me only. Why only I have to face this problem? Hare, I'm the most unluckiest person. I'm the most worst person in the universe. I never going to think. Okay, something happened, maybe some issue. Forget about that. But how I can remove first? And then in future, how I can prevent this type of problem? That's all. Simple solution. Worriness always going to increase severity of the problem. Clear thinking and action always going to reduce the severity of the problem. Do you want solution? Do you want the things will become very worst? Your mindset is going to decide. Promise yourself. In any situation, in any problem is coming, I never going to worry. Courage must be required for that. I promise myself. Worriness. Such type of thing is not there in my DNA, in my blood. Any situation is going to come. How many people are going to tell confidently that? Tell confidently. చెప్పండి అప్ప పోయినా పోయినా ఫాలో అయినా ఫాలో అవ్వకపోయినా ఒకసారి అని అనుకోండి మైండ్లో.
Yes, sir. I am with you.
Yeah, at least you have to think worriness. Such type of thing is not there in my mind, even in case of any worst problem also. Can you please imagine, think about that? Because worriness is always going to create more situation will become more worst. The severity, the impact is going to be increases like anything. So accept worst case scenario. What is the worst case scenario? Accept it, and then with calm mind, relaxed mind, find out the solution. For every problem you can find the solution. Don't worry at all. At least you can reduce the impact. The damage you can reduce up to certain level. Remember carefully. This knowledge must be required for you people. So, how beautiful. The day one we covered. Close the doors of yesterday. Close the doors of future. Live only it today. Next to the second. Find worst case scenario. Find worst case scenario. Accept it. And then, okay, improve. This is the magic formula what you people should aware. Okay, start applying. Almost around 30 days, 40 days around we are going to spend on this cinema. Don't worry at all. Our worriness by default will be gone. Happily we are going to start living. Yeah. Sir, here I have a look once. Okay, of course. Tomorrow also I require to talk about the same topic. YouTube life skills with Durga Sir. Okay. Playlist. Yes. Here observe that 30 videos already uploaded. Happily, whenever you have the time, better to spend. Here playlist also ready. Okay, complete. Day 2. Can you please observe that? The carrier formula, 3 steps to defeat worry. Okay. 3 steps to defeat worry. The cost of worry. Worry paralyzes the mind. Worry paralyzes the mind. The mental fog. Fear versus reality. Observe that. Find the worst result. Mentally accept it. Improve the situation. 3-step formula. Old thinking, primary focus, imagined fears, mental state, panic and confusion. New thinking, primary focus, practical solution, mental state, calm and confident.
Hello, friends. You know, sometimes do you feel like worry is a big, heavy blanket on a hot day? Well, today we are going to learn a very, very simple 3-step trick to just take off that blanket and feel all light and happy again. Imagine this. There's a big, dark cloud in the sky. A little boy sees it and gets so scared of the storm. But you know what? A wise old farmer, he just smiles. He knows that this same cloud will bring the sweet rain that his crops need to grow. Our worries are a little bit like that cloud. They might look scary, but maybe, just maybe, they are here to teach us something important. You see, when we worry too much, our mind becomes like a busy Bangalore traffic jam, Horns are honking. Nobody's moving.
How many people from Bangalore? Uh,
I'm
I am from Bangalore, sir.
why AI is always taking from Bangalore traffic jam only? This is the second time I observed.
Yes, because that is
That is the
sweetest
reality.
traffic jam, sir.
Yeah. That is the reality.
Maybe, just maybe, they're here to teach us something important. You see, when we worry too much, our mind becomes like a busy Bangalore traffic jam. Horns are honking, nobody's moving, it's all confusion, right? All our thoughts get stuck. We can't sleep nicely at night, and in the morning we feel so tired. Even deciding what to have for breakfast feels like a big problem. But what if I told you there's a simple, almost magic formula to clear all this mental traffic jam? A little trick to make the fog go away and let the sunshine come in? Well, there is, and we are going to learn it together right now. So here is our magic formula. It has just 3 simple steps. Ready? First, we ask ourselves, okay, what is the worst thing that can happen? Second, we tell our mind, okay, I am ready to accept that if it happens. And third, once we are calm, we start thinking, now, how can I make this situation a little bit better? See? So simple. Okay, so now let's see how this formula works in real life. We'll take a simple school example, something we all know so well. Look, on one side we have sweet Asha. She is so worried about her exam. Her mind is in a panic, thinking, oh no, my life is finished. My parents will be so angry. But on the other side, we have Rahul. He uses our formula. He asks himself, what's the worst that can happen? Maybe I will fail one subject. And then he says, okay, I can accept that. I will just study harder and try again. See the difference? His fear is gone, and now he can actually focus on studying. It's a little secret of our mind, you know? The moment we truly accept the worst thing, poof, the fear loses all its power. All that energy we were wasting on worry is now free. We can use that energy to find a solution. It's such a small shift, but it changes everything. And this is not just for school exams, friends. No, this is a super powerful tool that so many successful people use to handle big challenges. Let's look at a really famous story. So there was this very smart engineer, Willis H.
Have you remembered, right? This example we covered. How many people remembered?
Yes,
At the
sir.
beginning, I told about
Yes,
this
gas-
example
yeah.
only. Gas cleaning. Gas cleaning is the engineer.
Village edge.
Village edge carrier. Okay.
career.
Observe.
And he was facing a huge problem. He had made a brand new machine for a factory, but it was not working. Can you imagine the pressure? He was so worried he couldn't sleep, he couldn't even eat properly. So, what do you think he did? Did he just panic and shout and cry? Did he give up and think my career is over? No. He used our special 3-step formula. First, he thought about the worst case. He would lose a lot of money and maybe even his job. Then he accepted it. He told himself, okay, it will be sad, but life will go on. And the moment he did that, his mind became calm and clear. And in that calmness, he found the solution to fix the machine. Amazing, isn't it? This simple method works for everyone in every situation. It has been used by a businessman who was being blackmailed, by an employee who was so stressed about a project delay, even by great leaders like our own Ratan Tata to face huge challenges. It's like a universal key that opens the door to a calm and focused mind. Okay, so we've seen how powerful this formula is. Now, it's your turn. Are you ready to learn how to use it in your own life? Let's practice this together, okay? It will be fun. Here is your action plan. Next time you feel that little cloud of worry coming, just take a paper and a pen. First, write down the question, what is the worst that can happen? And answer it. Then write, can I accept it if it happens? And finally write, what is one tiny, small step I can take right now to make this better? Just one small step. You know, there is some magic in writing things down. When you write your fears, it's like you are taking them out of your head, where they are big and noisy, and putting them on a small piece of paper. Suddenly, they don't look so scary anymore. They look manageable. Simple, isn't it? As we finish up, let's think about how we can make this feeling of peace a part of our daily life. I have a final little thought to share with you to keep you calm and strong every single day. Let's just read this beautiful quote together. Worry creates fog in the mind. clear thinking appears only when we face the problem bravely and start working on the solution. Such true words. It reminds us that being brave doesn't mean we don't feel fear. It just means we take a small step anyway. And here is a little something you can say to yourself every morning. It's a daily affirmation for a calm and strong mind. Just repeat after me in your heart. I am calm. I am strong. I will face problems, accept reality, and improve the situation step by step. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yes, friends. Sir, here just observe this. If we are English, I'm playing this video in English, but Telugu it is there, or even Hindi also it is there, friends. Telugu you can find the people, because some people like me feel more comfortable if it is available in Telugu. Okay. Life skills with Durga Sir Telugu. Telugu is there. Just even Hindi is also there, friends. Life skills with Durga Sir Hindi version. Okay, playlists. Yes, are you seeing? Yes. This is the thing. Anyway, not yet. They will mostly by today they will complete. Don't worry. Can you please observe that?
హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఈరోజు మనమందరం కలిసి మనల్ని ఇబ్బంది పెట్టే చింతలను అలా మాయం చేసే ఒక సింపుల్ మ్యాజిక్ లాంటి టెక్నిక్ నేర్చుకుందామా? చూసారా, మనందరికీ తెలిసిన ఫీలింగే ఇది. అచ్చం ఎగ్జామ్ రిజల్ట్స్ వచ్చే ముందు కడుపులో ఏదో తెలియని గుబులుంటుంది కదా, అదనమాట. సరే ఫ్రెండ్స్, అసలు ఈ చింతలో ఇరుకుపోవడం మనకు ఎందుకు అంత మంచిది కాదో కాస్త చూద్దాం. ఒక్కసారి ఇలా ఊహించుకోండి. ఆందోళనగా ఉండే మనసు అచ్చం ఒక రద్దీగా గోలగోలగా ఉండే బస్టాండ్ లాంటిది. కాని అదే ప్రశాంతంగా ఉండే మనసు ఒక నిశ్శబ్దమైన పచ్చని తోటలాంటిది. ఎంత బావుంటుందో కదా. ఈ పాత పద్ధతిలో ఆలోచించటం వల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే మనస్సు మొత్తం ఒక పొగమంచు కమ్మేస్తుంది. అప్పుడు చూడండి, చిన్న చిన్న సమస్యలు కూడా మనకు పెద్ద పెద్ద కొండల్లాగా కనిపిస్తాయి. కానీ కంగారు పడకండి, దానికొక సింపుల్ మ్యాజిక్ ట్రిక్ ఉంది. ఈ ఫార్ములాను విల్లిస్ హెచ్ క్యారియర్ అనే ఓ తెలివైన ఇంజనీర్ కనిపెట్టారన్నమాట. ఆయన ఏం కనుక్కున్నారంటే, మనం సమస్యను ధైర్యంగా ఎదుర్కొన్నప్పుడు ఆ భయం మొత్తం అలా కరిగిపోతుందని. సింపుల్ గదా. మొదటగా మనం సమస్య కళ్లల్లోకి సూటిగా చూసి ఈ సింపుల్ ప్రశ్నను అడగాలంతే. ఆ తర్వాత మనసులో ఇలా అనుకోవాలి, సరే ఒకవేళ అదే జరిగితే నేను దాన్ని అంగీకరించడానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాను అని. అంతే. ఇప్పుడు భయం పోయింది కాబట్టి మన మనసు ఇప్పుడు సమస్యను ఎలా సరిచేయాలో ఆలోచించడం మొదలుపెడుతోంది. కాబట్టి ముఖ్యమైన విషయం ఏంటంటే, ఎదుర్కోండి, అంగీకరించండి, ఆ తర్వాత మెరుగుపరచండి. చాలా సింపుల్ కదూ. ఇప్పుడు ఆలోచించండి, ఈ మ్యాజిక్ ఫార్ములా మన నిజ జీవితంలో అంటే స్టూడెంట్స్కి గానీ ఆఫీస్లో గానీ ఎలా పనిచేస్తుందో చూద్దాం.
Okay. It is the loading the video, right? Maybe net issue. Don't worry at all. I hope, are you in the position to understand the point, right? There is net problem is there. Okay. So don't worry.